the microphone sound?
How does it sound?
How does it sound?
How does the microphone sound?
The microphone sounds. The microphone
Does
sounds.
it sound like...
Welcome to Courtesy Flesh. I am 100% awake. Can't prove it. I can't either. Welcome.
Can't prove you wrong, can't prove you right.
Yeah, thank you for telling us it sounds good. Oh, hey, Kevin. See, it's fucking starting.
It has begun.
Kevin.
Music off.
How's it going?
It's going great. Let's talk about the game we're going to be playing. It's called Bloodborne. It's a spin-off of the popular game called Demon Souls that was created by Fram Software.
From Software.
Franny Software. Your old granny Franny wanted to cook you up this game called Bloodborne. And she's about to show you about that booty! I apologize. I have no idea what's happening right now. And they're just being quiet.
No, I'm waiting to see where you go with this.
You're just waiting to see where I go with this. You know where I'm going to go with this? I'm going to do this.
I can't even.
Windows 95, how does it come back? It's fucking stupid.
Do things you like to in case the show things I shit my pants.
Fucking dear Dad. Fuck!
Oh, hey, Mike.
Oh, hey, Kevin.
Kevin.
What's going on, Kevin? Mike? Crash? Kevin? Mike? Crash? Kevin? Mike?
That was a great sponsor. Thank you for that. We totally appreciate your support.
Sorry.
Also, congratulations to Crash. How much weight have you lost since the last time you filmed that?
Well, 70 pounds.
70. Yeah, Crash. Crash has worked
impressive.
It's very impressive. He's worked his ass off to try to lose weight, and we're trying to keep reminding him that he's a good person and he works really hard, but he doesn't believe us. So we're going to have him prove it to us by actually not dying tonight on Bloodborne. So here we go.
You can't put that.
There we go.
Don't die or you're not a good person. Well, shit.
There you go.
Okay, we're going to...
Ryder thought it was a split from the Surge franchise.
It is.
Was software. I
Why?
like that.
Was
software.
I'm glad Ryder's first thing in chat tonight was we're going to bust Crash's chops. With that Surge reference. Where's no game audio?
Oh, is there no game audio? Hold on a second. Game audio activate. There you go.
Thank you.
You know what's cool about this is that it is totally not real. Which a lot of people don't know this. This did not happen in reality.
What? This is England in Victorian.
This is
era,
not
right?
actually. This is actually a video game software program device.
That's been on for 3 fucking weeks.
Yeah, that's okay. That's true. We the last time we played this on PlayStation 4, I unhooked it from the TV, but I didn't turn the PlayStation 4 off, so it's been running for 3 weeks, updating, and God knows what else it's been doing. Collecting data.
Bit mining.
Bit mining. Yeah, it's just been bit mining.
Bitcoin. Okay.
Your levels are really good right now. Oh, see, that's...
Does that mean they're actually good? Or
Yeah, well, it's because I'm actually looking at them.
See, when you're tired, you pay attention to more details than normal.
I was going to drink a coffee, but I decided that might be too much caffeine.
Depends. How much caffeine have you had today?
Only 1 cup of coffee.
That wouldn't be too much caffeine. I mean, you'll be up late, but...
No, I'm going to, because I want to stay up and finish working on something special. Because that old Nicholas Kerensky, what a guy. He's like, "Hey, Dad, what's going on in here? Oh, is this a firing line? Wonder how that happened." Fucking asshole. It'll make more sense in the video.
I can't wait. Oh, big boy.
So what's your game plan tonight?
All right, I'm going to try to complete as much as I can of whatever floor this is, of whatever chalice dungeon this is, and then we're going to go back and try to get my girlfriend back.
Your girlfriend?
Yeah, you know, the daughter, Abritas.
No, I don't.
The one that was fucking me up for like 2
Oh,
streams straight.
Right.
Abritas the fetus.
Yeah.
That might actually be correct now that I think about it.
And Cheetah's dust.
Damn, what a kick.
Wow, that was
That was a bad kick. He missed.
This is a really bad Santa.
You hit him in the gooch, dude. Yeah, this Santa's terrible.
This is a bad Santa. Like, not like that movie Bad Santa, but like an actual, like, not good at it.
What was the point of that movie, Bad Santa? Did anything even happen, or was it just another shit comedy?
Wait,
Facebook moms love this movie.
Have you ever seen it?
No.
No. I don't know.
It's pretty okay. I did what they call a chuckle and or a
Chortle?
guffaw,
No chortling.
a chortle,
Shardle.
a chortle with war tortle. Actually, I did pick that Pokemon, sadly, for him. He didn't get a chance to be
Yeah,
great.
he's still in a cage too.
He
Thanks,
did not.
dude.
He avoided greatness.
How did you dodge that?
No, I picked Bulbasaur. I was that kid. And I immediately.
You know what Pokemon I picked?
What's that?
Better games.
Pokemon. Which one?
Any
They're all
game-
kind of the same.
I never played Pokemon.
See, what that guy just dropped, that blood gemstone, that's the
Hey.
entire reason I'm doing all this stuff, because they keep dropping items that can make my equipment stronger, and I plan on using that to
Impress
make...
your waifu.
Yeah, sure, we'll
Finish.
go with that.
Finish putting together your wax waifu.
To finish this fight, sir.
Howdy.
Hey, it's good to see you.
Who are we seeing? I can't see comments.
It's the actual Zenith.
Mm.
The real 100% grade A Zenith.
And
And here I was hoping it was...
Dark Star.
I was really hoping it was actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf.
The real me.
The real me. Hey, it me.
Hey, Hams, you. Oh, shit!
I like when I'm in the kitchen and I message you, Mike.
And you hear it on the ceiling. Burp, burp.
Yeah, I hear
Yeah.
the same that my phone does.
We have the same exact phone. That's why.
Oh, you guys
Can't
both
believe
have...
It's not Zenith.
Evening. I can't wait until the next episode. Well, if everything turns out, you won't have to wait too long.
Oh, shit, oh, shit, oh, shit, oh, shit, oh, shit. No. Okay, good. Thanks. Okay, die. Okay, bye.
There's a couple of things I really want to do.
You're a murderer.
Yeah. Have you seen this game?
Yeah, you're the bad guy.
Fight a bear. They're yelling. Fight. No. Part 6 is yelling, fight a bear. Crash. You're not going to do it.
Wait, what? Do they...
There are bears in this game, right?
No.
There were.
Wait, why are we playing this?
What do you mean, why are we playing this?
You said, Mike, there's going to be bears, and I got super excited. 'cause
When did
I was
I-
like, I like bears.
Like a
They're
year
fun.
ago.
Did I?
Yeah.
I never insinuated there were bears in this game.
Yeah.
There's no...
Yeah, you did. We were all there.
No, you weren't.
A wondrous hidden path. You can take one. Well, writer says you can take one. Why are you laughing? This is not... The whole stream was set up for this. Wait, there's no
why
bears?
Am I, like, in the floor?
I'm out.
Wraith is like, I'm out.
Funny thing is...
What is this? Are we hunting bears in Bloodborne? Yes, Ed boy.
Also known
Yes.
as historically accurate Victorian Britain.
This is 100% factually true life events that happened in Britain.
Wait, there's somebody in our chat named Edboy?
No, his name is Ed Gauss.
Man.
Bloodborne and beyond.
Bloodborne and beyond. No bears? Why am I even here? Oh.
Bed, Bath, and Bloodborne.
I remember at the start Crash was talking up the bears. That's what Ryder
too.
says.
Was I talking about bears? What bears? There's no bear in this game. Someone is out to just fuck with my head.
No one's
Because it's a little too easy to do.
No.
We're 100% not messing with
Yeah, why would we mess with you like that? That's fucked up. We're your actual friends.
There is some subtext to that statement, and I don't know it right now. Oh, shit.
Blood Bears 2020. That's right. I know who I'm voting. I'm going out to the polls. I'm going out and I'm going to put in Blood Bears.
Just
They're
write in
They're just
candidate.
going to read that and throw it away.
We had one citizen in the city of Cleveland vote for. The fuck is Blood Bears? Get this off. Oh, shit.
Dude, all these spiders have shingles.
Oh. These spiders are all covered in ragu. The pasta spider.
Boucher.
Pasta spiders are pretty frightening.
You know, I was just playing Final Fantasy XIV earlier because there was a massive update, and there's a lot to do. Fuck.
No problem, Wraith. Also, guess what I have as an emoji on Courtesy Flush. Take a look at that. Boom. Oh, did it not post? Oh,
gotta hit
was that,
chat.
I have to hit enter. Okay, there we go. Look at that. Look at that. Yes.
What is
Boulder.
it?
It's Boulder.
Oh.
Boulder with sunglasses.
Wraith's daughter made that.
Nice.
It's beautiful.
We need a toilet emoji.
We do. And you can even modify it, put sunglasses on it.
Hell yeah.
It's a good emoji. Yeah, they just sent me a message today like, we've approved your icon. It doesn't have porn in it. Which I was like, you didn't have to say that, Twitch.
Really?
So when are you gonna die in this game? This is bullshit.
Stop it. I'll die when I fight a Breedus, I promise. I don't want to promise, but it'll happen.
Could you talk again, Kevin?
Talking again.
Say it again.
Talking
Okay,
again.
There we go. Yeah, you sounded far away.
My bad.
Oh, well that was... Oh,
They're
okay.
secretly hoping you'll put porn in it anyways. They're like, please make our job interesting, so we could see some action. At
No,
work.
I get an update from Jeff Bezos every fucking week when we stream. He's like, look, I just got to be honest with you. I wasn't fucking impressed.
You motherfuckers are pushing it.
Do you think they actually did, like there's a Q&A department where they review all the emojis, and then when they find a racy one, some guy's like, hey look, anime titties!
Probably.
Oh yeah, dude. If I was working there, I'd be like, holy shit, look at this one. That is not gonna make it. Maybe Twitch knows my daughter. She does have an NSFW art site. Hey man, ain't nothing wrong with that. As long as you're proud of her, that's all that matters.
You know what? Actually, there's relevant conversation to this. Somebody was talking about like how hard it is to make it in the world, and I was kind of like talking about stocks a little bit because my mom's been trying to get me into it. And somebody was like, "Hey, man, you know, I've got like a cousin who does like, you know, showing her booty hole on like my free cams, and another one's on ManyVids." And like another person in our friend group was like, "Oh, really? What's her name?" And he just gave him his cousin's Twitter handle, and I'm like, that is some very devoted, like, I'm going to help you support your business of showing your booty hole.
Hey man, it's a tough, cold world out there.
Yeah.
Booty holes are very rare. And
Are you body shaming, Crash?
No, I'm not body shaming. I'm actually saying it's a new kind of beautiful. That's family. That's fucking family.
Very
right
true.
there.
This one's a dick. It looks like it's screaming. Look, guys.
Bootyful.
A screaming dick emoji.
Yeah, some of the Twitch emojis are kind of weird. It's like random people. I have no idea who they are, and they're just making faces like.
Wait a minute, hold up. My free cams needs like their own like emojis of things like that. They probably have it already.
It's just like a bunch of people like having O faces.
Did you guys hear about Project Melody? I haven't.
Project Melody? No.
I don't know what Project Melody is.
Pray tell, what is Project Melody?
You see, Wraith, and that's the kind of stuff that I would say if I was her dad as well, just to annoy her just a little bit. You have to always put in just enough. I'm your dad, and I can be annoying a little bit. So you have to start calling things incorrect. You know, like if they're playing a game system, it doesn't matter what it is. You call it a Nintendo.
Because that's what our parents did.
You just say, "Get off the Nintendo." That's how it works.
Did you cook with peppers?
I don't have children, but I know exactly how I'm going to torture them. I just realized that's a horrible thing to say, but whatever. It's on the internet forever. Who cares? I'm never going to get in the office. And then, little did he know, he became president of the United States.
Well, when there's that doesn't even need
the
commented.
law.
Okay.
Yes, torture is very important to the raising of children. Say, a very wise father. But gold and silver! Law. Those are video games in the Pokemon universe.
So are black and white.
Yeah.
Yes.
Black and white never existed until Pokemon. And gold and silver weren't things until Pokemon either.
Also, Velvet and Fleece.
X and Y.
Yeah.
Our alphabet wasn't complete.
And sour cream and cheese.
Sour cream and cheese. That's the best. That's my favorite one.
I know, dude. Fucking Pokemon
I was
sour
just-
cream.
Dude, Pikachu is so delicious.
I was a cheese kid.
Just dead and
Like
cooked.
when they came home and brought me Pokemon cheese, I played that all day.
Do you know what my favorite Pokemon was in Pokemon Cheese?
Leather and
The
lace.
the Wigglybuff Supreme.
The Wigglybuff Supreme.
Wigglybuff Supreme.
That sounds like
Dude.
a Taco Bell thing.
That's what I'm going for.
Pokemon Leather and Lace.
Leather and
Ooh,
lace. There you go.
Pokemon invented algebra?
Yeah, I was a Bulbasaur kid, and I picked him because I felt bad that he was so sad looking. Oh, you know, he was so happy, and nobody wanted to play him. So I'm like, I'm gonna pick him. And then the guy who's the rival goes like, well, I'm gonna be a try-hard edgelord piece of shit, and I'm gonna pick a fire one so I can beat you immediately.
Which is funny because in the newer
That's what he
Pokemon
said.
game, apparently it picks the one that is weak against yours. So you're like, well, there goes half the challenge.
No, maybe you're the rival.
Is anything
maybe
weak
you're the
to-
guy who deserves to lose.
Is anything strong against water? I mean, it's the most...
Yeah, grass.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Bulbasaur
Did
is
you
the
just
whole-
fucking say grass is stronger than water?
I'm referencing video game archetypes and not reality.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it
that
is.
makes
They've
no
clearly
sense.
never been in Louisiana.
They clearly would not have grass Pokemons without water Pokemons.
Kevin,
Can we talk about the fact that he just said Pokemon?
Pokemon.
searching for logic and reason where there is none.
Minones. What's the plural
what's that?
of Pokemon?
It's just Pokemon.
Pokemans.
Pokemon. What did I say? That's what I said.
You said Pokemons.
Yeah, Pokemans.
Grass
Pokemon-
is thirsty on water.
Pokermons. Pokemon.
Pokemon's pubis.
Okay, what's grass weak to? Let's hear this dumbass logic.
Fire.
Everything, because grass sucks. It should be.
See, this
What
is
the fuck? Like,
See, this is exactly why you would be the rival in the game. And
see,
I would
why
just-
the fuck is water weaker than grass?
It's okay, Kevin.
You just flood the yard and they're all dead.
Kevin, you're just basically embodying all of the rivals from the game because it sounds like some shit they would say.
That shit they say?
Yeah. Which is hilarious. They're like, yeah, I'm going to curb stomp you. Why'd you pick a weak piece of shit like that? I could set you on fire, you know.
I picked a fucking steel-type Pokemon. What is that going to lose to, except a fucking furnace Pokemon?
Jet fuel.
Magnet type?
That's true.
That's got to be a strong-ass magnet, my dude. Magnets...
Besides, if
they don't make magnets readily available that are that strong. Maybe that could be an endgame boss or something. What's magnet type weak to?
God, I don't even know if magnet type is a thing. I know there are Pokemon that look and act like actual magnets.
Is it weak to electric field type Pokemon?
No, it is electric.
Magnets are not electric.
I wish I mean, I'm just relaying information. Don't shoot the messenger.
They induce electricity. Magic type Pokemons. What's wrong with saying Pokemons?
Yeah.
It just sounds funny to me for some reason.
Well, it sounds funny to me that you say grass can defeat water.
Again, not my own words.
I picked a Cronation type. Its special attack is Time Cancer. Chronoton.
A Chronoton type.
That's the best.
Is there an ice cream Pokemon?
Yeah.
Is it weak to...
There is an ice cream Pokemon.
Is it weak to Lickitung?
It's weak to hot sauce Pokemon.
Which hasn't been introduced yet, but they do have
Pokemons.
an ice cream. They also have a candle.
Just
It's a scented candle.
a scented candle type.
Yeah, well, they were walking
Nice.
down the aisle and was like, that's a Pokemon.
Sandalwood?
You're not going to get that chest that was in the corner?
Steel loses
come
to
back for it.
lightning. Lightning tape. That
Okay.
sounds metal, actually.
Okay, that... I don't know, but it conducts.
It's it's okay. See, the thing is, when you start thinking about it, it makes you not interested.
That's why I've never been interested in
You just have to turn off and
Turn-
just look at the cute little faces and go, "Aw."
Okay.
That's how it works.
There's an embryo Pokemon and a garbage bag Pokemon.
That's right. Gluten sensitive.
Gluten sensitive. Pokecrone.
Pokecrones.
Garbage bag. Garbage. Reminding you to throw out your trash, which we did.
What would Krustymon look like?
I don't know what is that?
It's just whatever. I want to know what you think of when you hear the word crusty.
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 It's like a goo that was there and it dried.
Dried goo.
Dried goo. Powder.
We might need input on the chat from that one. From the chat on that one. I
Who
can't
could
even
forget
make
such
prepositions
Pokemon
happen.
as bunch of eggs, ice cream cone, lamp, and giant whale?
I have the cure for Pokemon addiction. Make a Garbage Pail Kids card game, and you gotta go all in on the Garbage Pail Kids. That was a series. It lasted for like a second. Yeah, it was cards.
You got a lot of health, my guy.
So what Pokemon would live in Bloodborne land?
I don't know. I'm sure there's an artist somewhere who has drawn them in the Bloodborne style. Because there's a lot of artists drawing Pokemon.
In everything.
Yeah.
In everything. There's always like, here's a, here's a very dark version of them, and they've got like super realistic teeth and they're like covered in blood.
And blisters, and
Yeah.
it's got its schlong hanging out, like in this fucking game.
There's so many gritty, grim Pokemon designs, yeah. The rat ones, but plague rats. There you go. They're just the Skaven from Warhammer Vermintide. They have like Gatling guns and stuff. That game is hilarious. I want to play that with you guys. I still haven't beat the first one at all. I have it installed, but...
Oh, Scorpio.
Get over here!
Yeah, I was waiting for that.
I like to call them the Scree Boys.
Oh shit.
Nicely done, Crash.
Yeah,
I don't know what happened, but you did a good thing there.
you got a little bit of red death at the top.
Something big is in there.
Hail the great horned rat.
Just rataronis and cheese, my dude. So what does your character eat?
In this game,
Yeah.
tea.
Yeah. That's it?
How does one eat tea?
So you just...
No, tea, like the letter.
Oh, I thought you said
it-
teeth, like human teeth.
Oh, yeah. He's like, look what I found.
Really strengthens my bones.
No, he eats biscuits, tea, and more biscuits. Because there's not. I mean, there's not.
Can
much
we go with crumpets?
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's an option, I suppose.
That's not accurate, though. What? Blood pudding?
Blood pudding.
Crasher, you're not weighing in
I
on
don't-
this. What does he eat?
I don't think he eats blood
I don't-
pudding
I
in this
don't-
game. That seems a little too on the nose for Solomon Doone,
Like, what does he
vampire
eat?
hunter.
What does he eat? I don't think he eats.
Yeah, he does.
How does he live?
He's gonna die.
Well, he's living now, though, so what did...
How about some head cheese?
Crumpets is thematically appropriate.
Yeah.
His top hat is food. Infinite.
It's a magician's top hat of food.
It's like made out of leather. It was a cow once. You can eat it.
You're right. Nobody wants to do that.
The toughest beef jerky.
You have a top hat that you can pull food out of, but you'd have to wear it for like an hour before you can do it.
It's like, oh boy, I can't wait to have hot banana.
But I mean, it's got food in it, so while you're wearing it, it's like just a steady stream.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like
jeez.
you're just like, oh boy, ravioli.
Nothing is worse than a banana that you've left in a warm bag all day.
Oh, there's worse things than that.
Yeah.
I'd still eat that banana. I'd be sad, but I'd still eat it.
I'm only saying that because I left a banana in a warm bag the other day. And, like, I came back to it, like, 4 hours later in the afternoon, and I'm just like, the fuck? How did this, like...
Why was it warm?
Because apparently it's really hot inside of my desk, so I can't, like, store my lunch in my desk. I have to put it, like, somewhere else. Like, stuff that has to stay room temperature. I just have to keep it, like, on the floor next to my desk or
And
something.
You can't trust the fridge.
No, you can't
Never
trust
the fridge.
Was there nothing in there? Did I collect an item while looking at you?
No.
No, there was nothing.
But there was a very loud...
Hey, fuck you. I came up
Hey,
this
they're
way.
dead, dude. It's not their fault.
Is that Barbara Bush?
Holy shit. That was dark.
What? Why?
Yeah. I'm impressed that by the effect that had on you.
It was just a level of joke that I wasn't expecting.
It's okay, man. Sometimes I just talk shit when I'm tired.
That was a very large explosion.
I've not had very much of that pop, and I think I'm not going to drink any more of it. I'm going to put it back in the fridge.
Let it get nice and flat.
I don't mind.
Drink it like 2 days later.
I'm just going to put it in some ice. I'm just going to get my coffee. A banana you left in the car all day. Yeah. Keeps the doctor away. That's what they say.
Oh, there's two of them. Hey.
He's like, I got one hand, but it's super strong, but I'm going to kick you in the mouth.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Please come here. I don't want to fight you in that room. You have a friend.
He can't go through doorways. It's the law.
Yeah.
Union rules. Oh, there you go.
There goes all the kids' presents smushed.
He's like, guess what I got you for Christmas? Oh boy, what is it? A wet towel. Oh boy.
Ew,
I really
it
thought you were
smells-
going to say, like, disembowelment.
Yeah.
It smells gross. Well, I did go through a sewer with it.
I found these wet towels in the sewer. Thought you'd like them. He's like, oh boy, I'll wash these up. Why would you do that? You're going to ruin them.
You ever just go down a dark Wikipedia hole and then you're like, how did I end up here? Like, the other day, I was reading about some...
I feel like I'm still going down that hole and I haven't woken up from it yet.
Yeah.
I'm going to wake up and it's
But-
going to be like fucking 2008 and I'll be like, holy shit.
But go on. The other day.
I was reading about, I think the captain's name was James Cook or something like that. I don't know, some guy in the late 1700s who had done a lot of voyaging and stuff, and by the time he finished his expeditions... Oh, shit. Oh. Well, that was anticlimactic. By the time he had finished his expeditions, what had happened was he had made his way back to Hawaii, and I guess he had somehow soured his welcome there. So he was, like, murdered by the natives who lived in Hawaii, but a lot of them still regarded him in, like a kind of, like, deific kind of way, like he was, like, holy in some way. So they held a ceremony where they honored him, and apparently they honored him by disemboweling him. And,
Nice.
then, you know, I clicked on disembowelment, and I spent a good portion of my afternoon reading about how different cultures across the entirety of the globe go about removing somebody's entrails before or after they're dead, in terms of torture or in terms of
Wow.
laying praise to them.
That sounds a lot like Not the
Smells
Bees.
I don't know. I just, you know, I spent an hour reading about how other cultures have gone about removing your small and large intestines. And,
I think part of it has to do with I think the body would preserve better if they took an organ.
I don't know if I necessarily care for the context of it so as much as I care about the fact that I spent several hours of my afternoon reading about disembowelment while sitting at work.
Hey, you gotta fill the hours.
Well, that's your own fault, friendo.
And then then I start thinking about, like, organs and my body and my intestines and wondering what the horror of, like, seeing that right before you die must be like.
I'm with Mike though, and I'm constantly still just falling down an endless Wikipedia search.
Yeah. Night Marchers still get folks out in Hawaii, apparently.
Say that again?
Night Marchers. They're supposed to be the spirits of the folks who always defended Hawaii. And then you lie awake at night wondering why did you why you did that to yourself, but also not really regretting it because, that's it's grimly
Grimly
fascinating.
fascinating.
Exactly.
Cook, the legendary explorer? Yeah, I think he means that. If he was any kind of asshole like Christopher Columbus, then fuck him.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Legendary
But, I mean,
explorer.
you
We
could-
coughed on the natives.
But yeah, you can read all kinds of horrible shit, but then, I mean, you're trying your best not to die. So,
Evening.
take that as you will.
It has been taken. It's just I don't know. I'm like, why do I do this?
It has been Liam Neeson. Thank you.
What?
What you just said.
Oh.
It's been taken.
Lenore.
Gotcha. Gotcha, Crash.
You sure did.
I just busted my own lip with the microphone.
That sounds horrible, and I'm sorry.
You got yourself with that one, too.
Got myself with that one.
This is a fucking dead end.
I'm
There's
gonna go
nothing
get my
over
coffee.
here.
I'll be right back.
Just a hole. It's just a goddamn hole.
You didn't even hear my reference, did you?
Mm-mm.
Lenore.
I'm not sure which one is...
Are you fucking with me? It's
I
taken,
never saw
dude.
Taken.
Well, then fuck you.
I'm sorry.
You're over here like, I'll get you, man. Taking jokes. And I quote the movie, you have no idea what I'm talking about. He only says it like 50,000 times. Lenore. Sure. That's how Liam Neeson says sure.
Sure.
We say sure because we're from Northeast Ohio. Sure. And he's Scottish, I think.
Is he?
Something like that.
Oh, shit. Hey, what up, guys?
Go down true crime rabbit holes a lot. It's really interesting to read about how cases are solved and so on. Yeah, if you really want to freak yourself out, Crash, you should look into the torso murders.
That sounds like something I really don't want to read.
It's a Cleveland piece of history.
Oh.
The mystery of the torso murders. My sister was really into like Cleveland history at one point, but there's a lot of fucked up shit that happened in Cleveland.
Yeah.
Like serial killer wise. You don't hear about it like ever. Closest you've gotten to that lately was Don't Fuck with Cats. What is that a documentary or something?
Oh, we are not doing this right now. We are leveling up before I lose 100,000 freaking blood souls, or whatever they're called, blood echoes.
There we go.
Clumsy K read, I assume you're referring to James Cook Clumsy. I read it
Probably.
as a mix of intrigue and misunderstanding. James Cook. Being cooked.
I busted my lip pretty good. The microphone.
Dang.
I went to go do this, and my hand went back. Hit the microphone like full force against
Right
my
into
lip.
a tooth?
Yeah,
Ugh.
it was great. I bleed for this stream, but in a really dumb and unintentional way.
Oh shit, what am I doing?
Yeah, what are you doing?
I
can't
saw
tell.
Indiana
Ooh.
Jones as a kid, so I don't know. I got all that shit out of the way early. You know what I mean? I was desensitized to ritualistic killings.
I was too.
Like the scene where that guy just like... and he takes his heart out like while it's beating.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Kalima. Yeah.
That freaked me out as a kid, but I don't know.
Hey man,
My dad was
movie
such a goofball.
yeah, Jungle of Doom was that the name of it? Jungle of Doom?
Temple of Doom?
Temple of Doom. Jungle of Doom is the name of a Hugo adventure game. Yeah, Temple of Doom was very frightening as a child. It was a massacre, if you will.
True facts, Boston got flooded by molasses and killed 23 people.
When did this happen?
It was a massacre.
Wow.
When did that happen? Okay, before they answer, I'm probably going to guess like 17 or 1800s, early 1800s, because a lot of dumb shit happened. Supposedly you can still smell it on a hot day.
Oh my god.
Didn't that rich cocaine addict who kept trying to like skin dogs alive? What was that name of that? It was like 101 Dalmatians. She get covered in molasses? I remember watching that like, that seems like a horrible way to die. And then someone pointed that Boston fact out.
Huh. I never thought of that. And you died. Number 2.
Yeah.
Somebody pointed that fact out when I was watching. I'm like, wow, that is a horrible way.
Yeah, just burning in molasses.
Yeah.
You know what movie death really freaked me out as a kid was Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that
Do you
was
remember that?
fucking
Yeah.
haunting.
You actually saw that movie?
Yes.
When like Christopher Lloyd was ran over with a fucking
Yeah, it was a steamroller.
It was a steamroller.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It was like cartoon horror for fuck's sake.
Yeah, and then he yeah, it was like so I watched it again as an adult and I'm just cracking up like this is so over the top. And then he immediately gets up and he's just like a cartoony flat person for a second.
Drowning in water is bad enough on its own, but in
19.
molasses, no thanks. Yes.
1917.
Wow.
That's
Willy
when
Wonka
that
and the
happened.
Chocolate Factory freaked me out as a kid.
Oh yeah, dude.
It wasn't just the tunnel scene. It was just something really unsettling about the whole factory and his nonchalant, like, yeah, go ahead, touch it,
Yeah.
see how you die.
Yeah, fucked up shit happens here all the time.
That's sort of like going to like an actual chocolate factory or some kind of factory where they're like making steel parts, and you have a guy who's just like, yeah, go ahead, touch it, see what happens. Watch what happens when you touch it.
You did.
That was a one-hit KO.
We didn't put a sticker with a guy getting his arm cut off on there for no reason.
Dude, I had a friend in college who was, as the one friend amongst us who was the most prominent mechanical engineering major, was like obsessed with safety hazard death videos. And he like spent one night just like, oh yeah, Crash, you gotta watch this guy die. And I'm like, I don't want to watch anyone die. What the fuck? And they've got them all on YouTube because it's technically like safety. And he's just showing me all these like, yeah, well, look at this idiot here, look at that idiot here, look at this
Yeah.
idiot here, and I'm like, stop.
No, dude, it was
Stop.
it was the morning of your wedding.
Ratchet.
Yeah, it was Ratchet. It was
Ratchet?
a morning. It was a morning of Crash's wedding. All the groomsmen are hanging out. You know, we're getting ready. We have this weird photographer. Like, I'm gonna take pictures of you guys getting ready, and then savor the moment. We're like, all right. And Ratchet's just like, hey man,
You want
I
to
got
watch
this
people
video I
die?
really want to show you. He pulls it up, and it's like people in China or something, and they're moving a very tall.
Oh
kind
yeah,
of-
I've seen that one
kind
with
of
the
chef.
with the escalator. Yeah.
And they run it into an electrical line, and they all fry
Oh,
instantly.
Oh shit.
And he's like, yeah, and watch this one. And it was like some guy in India who's like on top of the train, just like, what up? I'm on top of the train. And then he touched the wire, and it was just an instant bolt of lightning through his body, and his limp, dead body just falls off the train onto the
Wow.
ground, and he's like, and he's dead. He turned around with this happy-go-lucky expression on his face, and he died in an instant. And I'm like,
What the fuck?
what? Your friend is fucked up, dude. I was just like, yeah, sure.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Oh god.
Fair reminder, I am divorced. That precluded that morning.
It was all the death videos, man.
I don't know. It also, you got to consider, like, when we were trying to take pictures in the afternoon and the photographer couldn't get us to laugh, like, as we're all sitting there awkwardly, he's not able to get us to smile. You know what line gets us? My buddy Joe just turns around while we're all quiet and goes, hey, Daniel, you're fat.
He was doing that since the morning, though. That's why he just kept saying it. And you gave him this look like, oh, you son of a bitch. And he's like, oh.
Did I really do that? That
Yeah,
must have been how I coped.
They showed us some really gnarly stuff when I got my forklift license too, in the name of don't mess around with forklifts. Aftermath of accidents and stuff. Yeah. I can only imagine.
When I actually got my license at 16, so I took like the class for driver's ed or whatever, and it was taught by this like really funny Mexican lady and like a friend of hers, maybe like a friend of the family or something. He was an older guy, but the older guy could like barely speak English. He was hilarious, but they wanted to show us these safety videos, and they're like, driving is dangerous. This is why driving is dangerous. There were horrifying videos of like actual car crashes, of like mangled bodies in cars.
Wow.
And it was very brutal. But I remember as a 15-year-old like freshman in high school, I was just like, nice. I was watching these horrible videos. Like, I watched horror movies all the time, so I just saw this and I'm like, oh, sweet. You know?
He says, in college they showed us videos of the equipment they're about to use in a lab exploding catastrophically to the point to point out why we need to obey the safety rules.
This game has a mechanic where if you dodge into an attack, it does a little extra damage.
Yeah, Blood on the Highway. It might have been the name of it.
Yeah. It's brutal to watch, but yeah, it sticks with you.
It's what Kevin and I were just talking about the other day, like just driving. Just the act of driving, if you're not careful, can go painfully awry.
Yeah, even if you hit another car, you could just crush somebody.
Now, I'm a little disappointed that the safety class at the Roundhouse we just had didn't have any bad ending videos. I think, Nick, it's because people who work at the Roundhouse probably go, yeah, trains are fucked up. You know how many accidents there have been?
They're like,
not enough for us to make a video about it because we're actually smart.
they're like, yeah, they're gonna see plenty in their lifetime.
So they're just like, yeah, just ignore the last, 50 years before safety videos were a thing.
Do you remember Ree at Tracy?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I remember our old school YouTube tag.
He told me once that because he was like really stressed out, and he was always messing with me anyways, and I couldn't tell if he was messing with me, but I asked him, "Hey man, you all right? You look pretty down." And he said, "Yeah, I'm just it's gonna take me a while to get over, but my friend is dead." And I was like, "How did your friend die?" And he said he got ran over by a train. And I couldn't tell if he was messing with me or not, because he would always mess with me.
Oh man.
That's why we had the tag, because he never took anything serious. And either it was the most prolonged joke or his friend actually died by train, but he had this dead serious look on his face all day. It was either like the greatest sting of all time where I'm just like, damn, his friend is dead. Or his friend actually died. I couldn't tell. Train safety videos are horrifying and weird. Well, not the ones they're showing Nick here. Undead Giant looks like my brother's ex-wife. Dude,
Wow.
She's got a fucking hook for a hand and a fucking iron... like an iron cast bulb. I don't know what you would call that thing. And a bunch of stakes in her back.
With fucking cannonballs on them.
They're either too funny to take serious or it's so messed up that you need counseling afterwards. Yeah. Big old thumper. Ugh. This thing looks tough, man.
Did this work on him? I doubt it, but yeah, that didn't work.
He's like, yeah, I know where you're at, bitch. Yeah, you're running.
Ooh.
He's just been doing the same attacks.
Yeah, I know, but they're hard to get in on because he's got such range, and then he can just decide to swing his back, and then those cannonballs go flying.
There's got to be a point in the middle of him attacking that you can shoot your gun and get a opening.
There probably is.
But gambling on that, where it's a one-hit KO.
Yeah, trying to figure that out is tough.
Whoops, wrong button. Oh, maybe there isn't. He doesn't seem to be flinching unless my timing's just poor.
It's
Why
hard
is
to
he-
tell with these games.
Why does he cut himself? Use the possum cannon.
The possum cannon, yes.
Fire the possum cannon. Did you guys make a planet out of possums yet?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they did.
It's like so many possums that it forms.
No, not a planet made out of
Oh.
possums. It's a planet
Oh.
it is inhabited by possum people.
Yeah.
It's like a warrior system. They all worship the donut.
Yeah, a mole of moles. That's what I asked the last week. A mole of moles. A mole of possums. 10 to the 23, so 1 with 23 zeros. That many moles will make a planet. Mole of moles.
That's a lot of moles.
MOL, I guess.
Remember when I was taught about moles
I think
when
it
I was
makes
in
like
physics?
a moon size.
My professor took a little stuffed mole and put it in like a cup so that the mole's ass was sticking out. And then he made a mole asses joke.
That's good.
Nice. What was the lesson there?
I can't remember.
Well, then he failed his job.
What is it you desire?
I, on the other hand, learned about you. So yeah, I actually had a question on cruising altitude.
Well,
Yeah.
If you're not a commercial flight, it always has to be 500 feet below cloud ceiling,
Which could vary on day.
which varies on day. Last night it was about 5K, 5,000 feet, so like 2 miles.
Interesting. That would still scare the bejesus out of me.
That's still pretty far. 2 miles straight up is still pretty far.
So I have this problem with this game where I'll kill a boss and then it'll give me a blood gem. And then I'll like not look at the name of it and I'll just be like, alright, let's just see if I get a stronger one. And then I go through the stat sheet and I'm like, nope, I don't get any stronger. Okay, so it wasn't better. It would just be quicker to go, what was the name of it again? You know what? Let's just try our hand.
Try your hand at what? I mean, I have no idea what's even going on. This game seems like it doesn't have an ending.
So
It
Nick,
does.
Moon-sized is technically, it could be planet-sized. Just a moon revolves around a bigger body. Because if the moon wasn't around the Earth and it was just going around the sun, then it would be a planet. Think about that.
How is Pluto bigger than the moon?
Hell no. Pluto sucks, dude.
Pluto's
Fuck
very
Pluto.
Pluto's very tiny. It's very small.
Yeah, it's
Smaller
like the
than moon?
diameter of
It's
America.
a small planet.
Huh.
Tiny little thing.
The moon is 1/3 the mass of the Earth.
Are you talking shit?
Fuck you, you
Stop
spiny-headed
bullying
fuck.
Pluto hater. Yes. Feed my
Yeah.
hatred.
Stop
No,
bullying
I-
Pluto.
I don't. I'm
It's
in.
sad. It has a sad face now, Kevin.
It's got a heart.
It's got a heart and a
got a
sad
heart, dude.
face. The
I
heart,
like-
heart is for you.
I like Pluto, but the problem with Pluto is they found thousands of Pluto-sized objects around Pluto, so they can't be like, oh, Pluto's a planet anymore, because then you have to name all those little fuckers. So they demoted it to dwarf planet, which is still basically like it's a planet with a neighborhood. It's not like the other planets though, like Jupiter with all of its fucking sex god moons, like Abritus here.
Maybe they should call them Pluto-like objects.
They do. They call them Plutoids.
Plutoids. That's good.
Plutoids, or
I like that.
the belt that Pluto is part of is called the Kuiper Belt, so they call them all Kuiper Belt objects, or KBOs for short.
You know, when you put it that way, it makes sense that Pluto got demoted.
And
Change
In a
Kuiper Belt
way-
to Hades.
in a way, it still got promoted because it's the king of the Kuiper Belt. It's
Yeah.
the biggest object in the Kuiper Belt.
Yeah. It's also the. It's also just like historically significant, and that in itself, it at least deserves that. But I think the war, giant air quotes, is kind of dumb.
What
The-
the Pluto versus
Yeah.
planet not planet
It's
thing?
just like enjoy it. It's got a little
It's
heart.
still
Have you,
there.
have you ever seen a high-res picture of it? It's amazing.
Yeah, it's a very... Honestly, that pass was really sick.
I have it on... That's actually my VR background for VR desktop.
Nice.
So if I'm in VR desktop and I look over, I see the surface of Pluto.
You're so close. What is up with this cut rate Cthulhu?
Fuck!
I don't know. That
You're
looks
talking
like,
about Bloodborne in general.
it looks
man.
like
Yeah.
sad cauliflower.
Yeah.
What cauliflower isn't sad? Man, one of my favorite things is like vegan chicken wings when they're made out of cauliflower, and then like a meat eater sees them and they're like, "Oh fuck yeah, chicken wings!" and then they take the saddest bite of their lives because it's fucking fried cauliflower with just.
Mike's got a story about vegan wings.
Vegan wings. Yeah, Mike's right. I do.
What's your story?
We went to New York City with a friend of ours. We were staying at his house there, and he's a big vegan guy, among other things. And
Like he's a big guy or he's big on veganism?
he's a tall dude, but he's not a big guy.
Okay.
And he's like, I know the best vegan barbecue joint in New York City, and we're like, okay, fucking let's do it. I've never had vegan food before, so I was like, let's do it. We go there, and he was like, we need vegan. No,
I'm looking forward to that.
what?
Just go on.
He was like, we have vegan barbecue wings, and I was like, how does that work? I eat them, and I'm like, holy shit. It has to be the way they cook them or the sauce, but I was like, I want more of these. My body was like craving them because they were that well prepared.
Nice.
But I have never had vegan food that good before. Because prior to that, people just give me like, oh, they're vegan cookies. I'm like, ugh. You mean they're not fun?
So what are they made out of?
I believe they're made out of cauliflower. No, they were made out of some kind of like plant protein. I don't know. It was like really.
Probably rice or corn.
No, it was like
No?
a special blend. I don't know what it is. But it had the crispy chicken skin outside.
How the fuck?
I know. I was like, what the fuck? And I was there eating like, holy shit. And the sauce was,
Top notch.
that was good.
Nice.
But it was also very expensive, so it makes sense that it has to be somewhat delectable. Fortunately, he paid for it because I was like, holy fuck, these are expensive.
Soy probably.
Texture, vegetable protein. Yeah, I think that might be it. Soy.
She did the charge move when I was standing right in front of her. What a bitch.
Vegan versions of things are often hard to get right. It's easier to use recipes for stuff that's supposed to be vegan from the get-go. And heaps of seasoning and spices. And I agree with that. Because I feel like not enough people put enough salt in anything. Or seasoning. It's always just like, here you go, here's a steak. And it's like, cool, I can taste the meat.
Textured vegetable protein number 3. My favorite one.
I mean, if you just go to Cleveland Vegan over there in Rocky River, like, I think they have like an ingredient list for everything they put in it, and you're like, what the fuck are you? How? What is that?
And they're like, and we made this out of shoestrings.
Yeah. As I said, like, if you put enough salt or seasoning in something, you'll make it taste pretty good. You have to especially do that with turkey because, holy shit, turkey is, like, determined.
Bleh.
It's determined.
Turkey's low tier.
It's trying so hard to be bland, and you're like, I'm going to fucking... You're like...
Shut up, turkey. Be delicious.
3/4 of it's going to be minerals by the time I'm done.
Yeah, I feel
Just
the same
giant
way.
rock salt with turkey.
If I
Yeah,
want vegetables, I'll eat an herbivore.
Oh my god.
Sure, that turkey's who's boss, exactly. Dad, I got a problem. He was trying to show you his favorite
He's
book.
not my son.
Father, why do you forsake us?
So how do you mispronounce this boss's name?
E-bright ass.
What?
E-bright ass. Fuck you, you little shits. Out of here.
Is that a helper? Why are you not taking helper with you?
Cause you wait you alone.
He's a tryhard.
Well, that and it also doubles the health of the boss, and a lot of the times the AI companion's kind of dumb, so then they'll die pretty quickly, and you'll be left with a stronger boss.
You were so close until we talked about whatever we were talking about. Who's the tryhard of the group? That depends. Depends which game you're asking.
If you were to talk about like Smash Bros, it's both me and Kevin. If you were to talk about Rocket League, it's mostly Kevin, but I'm getting there. If you were to talk about
Yeah, Aldi has these.
Hearthstone, it's Michael. Is that what you're saying, Michael? You were asking who the tryhard of Hearthstone is.
Michael's actually
I'm dead.
an ex-Hearthstone champion who has been very humble about his winnings.
Changed his name and lives a life of solitude now.
No, it's because I looked you up on YouTube once and I found you played against a Hearthstone guy. Yeah. Yeah, just one time though. It was like him versus your username.
Oh, you know, yeah, I used to belong to a league.
Yeah, you were in he was in a Hearthstone league.
Yeah.
And
it was just like a...
he had like a fucking racing chair and spiked frosted tip. No, I'm kidding.
I was gonna say, shit, he's going all in.
And it wasn't like a pro league or anything. It was just like fun league.
It's kind of like a bowling league.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it was.
Yes. Time to ponder.
How about Quest for Glory? How about that Quest for Glory? Yeah, we beat it last night. Now we're gonna play 2 next week. And I'm playing the remake, or the VGA remake of it by anonymous game developers.
Oh, that was dumb.
They were awesome enough to remake it for free in like 2001. And it's like I played a little bit of the combat and I'm like, holy shit, this actually feels like a game. Because his combat in the first game, like he has a lot of trouble like coordinating it, but there's like spacing and like dodging and jumping and stuff. I was like,
I just want to point out that if you ever are playing Bloodborne and you're like, you know, I have a bolt paper to blow. How do I blow this bolt paper? Walk into a boss fight, use it, and then just fucking die. That's a good way to exhaust your resources.
it's okay. If the boss kills you, it just means that the next time you fight it, you'll do better.
No, it doesn't.
He was actually really close to
really close
defeating
the
her on
first
try
time.
1.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, like, you guys haven't been paying attention until I've been doing bad. Like, the first fight you were talking the entire time, and I just died. And then it was like, oh, we should pay attention now, and now I'm sucking.
Yeah, and also that same group remade King's Quest 1, 2, and 3. So, looking forward to that one. Another game where I get to try to avoid doing incredibly ethnic voices. I like the game because it's very varied in its characters. Oh, by the way, Wonderful 101 is being ported to the Switch.
I know, I'm ridiculously excited and also ready, and apparently if you give enough money to Platinum, you will get personally blocked by Hideki Kamiya on Twitter, which it's like, how is that an honor?
Is that game good?
I'm gonna find out.
So you don't even know if it's good.
I played it once at Riazi's house back when it first came out on the Poo, and I was really excited to play it, but I could not stand the controls. And knowing that I don't have to play it on a Wii U touchpad makes it significantly better to want to play.
Watch it be a terrible port like most of the other Platinum games.
Vanquish doesn't seem to be a terrible
You
port.
did it, man. Congrats.
Vanquish is like the only one.
Bayonetta on PC?
That was
Have
a
you
tough
played it?
boss.
Huh. I guess I'm asking. Yes,
I haven't.
Thank
I
you.
haven't played it either. You did it.
I did it.
Nicely done.
Do nothing.
Okay.
Fuck 'em.
Fuck 'em.
What is that? It's shit.
The voices were the best part of that playthrough. Well, thank you. I enjoy doing it. Me and Kevin have been doing voices for the games we're playing, regardless if anybody was watching or not.
It looks like
It's just something we like doing.
It's one of those spider things.
yeah, it's like a headless corpse of Rom.
But it's got like astral fungus.
Not
on it.
sure. So sure thing. I call that thing prey, considering it would look big enough to eat you. Yeah. I hear the Sonic movie's good.
I hear the Sonic movie's good too. Don't say anything about it. I'm still waiting to go see it.
Yeah, we're gonna go see it this
Friday?
weekend. I'm hoping Friday.
Especially with all the Sonic that my ass has played on this channel.
Word.
So,
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm
For-
also going to try to record a Daggerfall. People really like that recording I did a Daggerfall.
I wanted to record one of the goofy hunts that me and Crash were doing in Monster Hunter, but I can't get it to work properly. To record properly.
You can just do it on this computer.
I could.
This computer's set up, if you hit where it says broadcast, or sorry, record, you just hit local recording.
But then I need to like set up.
Just let me know and I'll bring it down.
Okay.
It takes me like 10 minutes.
All right.
Just let me know the next time you want to. No biggie. You got, I mean, once I plug it in, Kevin's an audio engineer, so I'm not going to fucking step in his arena. I mean, I'm going to call you an audio engineer forever because you earned that fucking title, man. You work really hard. Regardless if you do professional work in it anymore, you've earned your fucking title, man.
Woo!
It's like a permanent belt or plaque, you know, that they didn't give you.
I'll take it.
Farewell.
Looking forward to seeing the next one. I'm gonna start recording a few more. I've just been editing a lot, and every time I finish editing, I'm like, I don't want to talk right now.
Crash and the boys play me in Mech Warrior. I'm already backed up on my log of games.
Well, if Mech Warrior Online or Mech Warrior 5,
The new Mech Warrior.
comes out on Steam,
Then I'll probably care.
I think we'll play that once it comes out on Steam.
But which one did we play before?
Mech Warrior Online,
MWO.
where it's
That one's okay.
here's the thing, I like the BattleTech stuff and I like the mechs for Mech Warrior Online, but I think I'd prefer something similar to Mech Warrior 5 in terms of gameplay. Hopefully it's pretty good because it looks like it's good. Just not going to support Epic on that front.
it's kind of what it felt like. We decided to take a look at Dauntless, which is like basically the arcade Fortnite version of Monster Hunter, and it's just kind of it's there.
It's free to play.
Yeah.
What else can you say about it?
She's still here. She's no longer here. Okay. So I think
By the-
Yeah, Mech Warrior War Mercenaries, everyone tells us we should definitely play. That one's got George Ledoux in it.
Oh, nice.
George is a fantastic voice actor and a really kind dude. Even if he doesn't want to admit it.
Who's George Ledoux?
He's a voice actor. Plays a character in Mech Warrior's universe called Duncan Fisher, and he does all of the arena announcements. And apparently, he doesn't know how to handle the. I don't know. He always seems like he's like really kind of like I don't know why people like me. I'm like, George, you're fucking funny, man. He's a very kind person.
We need more kind people in the world. Kind people who are good voice actors. Those are
Yeah.
good people. You provide something that I enjoy while being a nice human being. Thank you.
He occasionally watches the stream.
Really?
Every now and then, yeah.
How you doing, George?
Yeah.
Hey, George, you're a very good person. Now
keep
he
being
immediately
you.
closes the window. He's like, fuck.
I've been figured out.
So what's the goal next for Solomon Doone,
I
Vampire Hunter?
I'm trying to put together the pieces to get the ending that I want.
He's just like,
we're
I'm just
one
a
step
ghost.
closer.
What's the ending you want? Or are you not going to tell us? You going to wait?
Where the fuck is she? Oh, it's up here.
God, I'm nauseous. Have you found this? It's progressing. I can see things. I knew it. I'm different. I'm no beast. Oh, God, it feels awful. But it proves that I'm chosen. Don't you see how they writhe inside my head? It's rather rapturous.
Is she okay?
No.
I don't think she's the chosen one.
That's what Heaven Shingles was like.
Yeah.
I think there's only one thing you can do for poor Yosefka.
What? You finally found a wife. The fuck?
Got what I needed.
1/3 of an umbilical cord. Excellent.
So, yeah, this game's fucking weird. But there's like 3 tiers of endings. There's like the you played straight through the game without doing certain things ending. Then there's the you collected the 3 of 1/3 of umbilical cords and ate them before killing the final boss ending. And then there's you went through the game and chose the rebellious option at the end ending.
The good one I remember winning the Solaris tournament with a summoner with a pair of AC LB20s. That sounds really impressive. I'll be honest with you, man. I don't even know most of the weapons on these systems. By most of what I know about BattleTech and MechWarrior is what I have edited, and a few games that I've played. I am not 100% knowledgeable on any of this stuff, but it's really fun.
Have we found any vampires?
No.
No.
Pretty sure we're like the closest
We
thing to
have
a
not-
vampire in this world.
We have not found any vampires. And just when they finish the game, the vampire DLC comes out.
Yeah.
Maybe you guys can play that vampire game that came out last year. It took place during the Spanish flu. I'm not familiar with that one. Is that the vampire game called Vampire?
Probably. Or vampire.
Oh, LBs are basically shotguns. Wow.
So everybody's like,
So he just walks up and starts shotgunning people with his mech.
Damn.
I mean, it's not a pump action, but you might as well be.
How's Granny?
Everyone's just having a good old time.
Welcome home, dear. What's wrong? Anything you'd like to tell me? Oh, boy. You poor thing, but don't you worry. This'll help you forget. Forget your troubles. Forget your cares.
Okay. What? She just gave us a shitload of sedatives?
Fentanyl. She gave us a bunch of fentanyl.
Your lies spin a web, but I see through your deceit. I did not learn from books. No.
Books are for idiots.
I learned it all with my own mind.
Okay, what's the point of all this?
I don't know. It's like we're in Southern Ohio or something.
I'm trying to figure out what we're doing.
And giving people opiates.
so, all I'm doing here is gathering. I'm trying to gather all the thirds of the umbilical cord that I can right now, and there's one that I can't gather. There's another one that I could, but it would require us playing through literally every Chalice dungeon in progression, and that's not worth going through given the time it would take. I've done it on my own, and I enjoy that, especially for the achievement and the absolute battle that it was. I even made a tutorial video about how to fight the dog.
You want to look for the telegraphs. Did I summarize it pretty well?
I mean, maybe.
Wow. He just wrecked his whole video series.
No, I encouraged his video series. Just he would say that a lot. Yeah, then he's going to wind up to do this move. Now here's what you want to watch out for this. And then he'd end the sentence always with, just look for the telegraphs.
There were a lot of telegraphs.
There are a lot, I mean, and Dark Souls games have a lot of telegraphs.
Greetings.
Oh, right, this guy. Okay, I want to kill this guy. That's our next step. We're going to kill this guy. And he's a bitch.
Is
A
he?
cane sword? Yes.
He looks badass.
All right, now we're doing...
You're doing pretty well. That was a good hit.
On the upside, you guys live near Iron Wind Metals, which make D&D and BattleTech minis. Yeah. I
Nice.
have no idea.
Michael, did you hear that?
We live
Iron Wind Metals. They make D&D and BattleTech
minis. Maybe that's someplace you should check out. Michael actually makes minis here at the house.
With the machine.
He has been refining his 3D printing technique for the past several years, and he's made some pretty nice.
A master of his craft.
He's been making pretty good minis.
I'd say I can produce some decent quality menus for the kind of stuff that it is.
Yeah. You should make minis and give them to your players during your D&D games. Mike hosts a D&D game Sunday mornings. What campaign and what edition?
It's 5th edition.
5th edition.
It's we finished Horde of the Dragon Queen and now on the second part.
What's the name of the campaign?
The first part was Horde of the Dragon.
Horde of the Dragon
But
Queen.
now we're on Rise of Tiamat.
Oh, and then Rise of Tiamat. Okay. Damn, I'm coming over. So he's been huffing plastic fumes, basically.
Hell yeah. We've all been huffing
It
plastic.
kind of smells like, I don't know, it smells like waffles or something.
Yes. Yeah.
Like,
It smells sweet.
yeah. That's what the 3D printer smells like.
Before I went to work, I got a good, you know.
Yeah. I mainly do Warhammer 40k. Yeah, nice. Wow. Why are you fighting this ninja?
Do you remember Crow Lady?
No.
Well,
I don't remember where we started in this game.
In Yharnam.
All I remember is that you were trying to ring the bell in Lordran, and then I look up and you're here.
Shit.
And then that dragon kept setting the bridge on fire, and you have to like run really fast. Looks like the Great Wall of China.
That's my favorite part of this game.
Yeah.
That's refreshing. You're dead. Thank you for your blood rapture.
Got over 5k points worth of Dark Angels.
Is that you panting?
Yes.
She's like, hey, I'm still laying here. It's okay. Okay. You said this before. You already showed this, Crash.
No, I just killed that guy.
You showed her dialogue already.
No,
Not
but-
this dialogue.
But
I just killed the guy.
Okay.
Ah, the Crow Hunter badge.
Oh.
This too is hunter's work, but it bears no honor.
So what, that's a small house worth of minis?
My eyes grow heavy. Let me rest a while.
She's like, you did save my life. Looks like she's bleeding to death.
Yeah, she'll pull through.
Just like blatantly dying.
She'll be okay.
She said she wanted a nap, dude. Fucking.
She's taken the nap, my man. Hey, what's up? Your buddy's dead.
I wanna play in this world, but with Unreal weapons. So like a flat cannon, and I'm like fucking wall jumping.
Nice.
It's playing mod tracker music. Yeah.
Bunny hop across
I
several stages.
I have in the first Unreal, it was called the 8 ball, so it loads up 8 missiles into the chamber, and you fire them all either in a horizontal line or in a cluster. I always go cluster, man, because it explodes and kills everything around it pretty much.
When are we going to play Unreal?
We need to.
Bless you.
You need to play Painkiller. That's Bloodborne, but Doom. Yeah, Painkiller is a really neat game because it has... What? What?
Can I buy those?
What are you talking about?
The Blades of Mercy.
Why?
It's my favorite weapon in the game.
You're using the threaded cane.
I am. But they're like 2 blades, and it's like super anime.
No.
You're Solomon Doone.
You're Solomon Doone, vampire hunter and gentleman. Not
Solomon Doone,
Naruto wearing a high-vis vest. I'm a ninja.
a trick cane. You'll spend those blood souls on upgrading your trick cane.
Yeah, upgrade your trip cane.
You don't need to tell me upgrade the cane. It was the weapon I beat the game with first, okay? I just like that thing a lot. It's my favorite dex weapon.
It's cool.
Okay.
You want someone in the family that has a crap ton of models, just take a look at my dad's collection. Man, that's cool to have somebody who encourages you to do that.
Vampire Hunter D is anime and Gothic horror, and so is Castlevania. True that.
That's true, but Solomon Doone is a gentleman, and a double sword is not a gentleman's weapon. Although the cane, chain whip, and sword duo, totally not anime.
Nailed it.
Blood Rapture. Is there one called Prolapse?
Are you gonna?
Is that the name of an ability?
You're gonna prolapse. You're gonna prolapse. You're gonna pro.
Oh my god. You look like an idiot.
Dun, 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 dun.
I miss Guksak. I'm sure they
Yeah.
miss them too.
Yeah.
What do I want?
You want... these all look like stuff.
Yeah, it's all. This is basically
What are you
accessories in this
doing?
game.
What is it? What am I looking at?
Blood runes in this game are basically just accessories. Okay, I'm sorry. I mean, I was just trying to decide how I
What
wanted.
the fuck is happening?
I'm just adjusting stats.
Oh.
Some
Are you
stats.
are you dex based?
Yes.
Wow.
No wonder you kept dying. No, what's her name?
You shut up.
Because you're the bad class.
Stop hitting it over and over again. Let them boo once.
No.
Just once. You're gonna do it again, aren't you? Yeah, of course you are.
D and Alucard aren't gentlemen? No. They wear gentlemen's clothes, but they are not gentlemen.
They're vampires. Not a vampire hunter.
Yeah.
Distinctly different.
Very.
I don't know.
What's happening, Crash? You're dying.
I know. I'm getting hit by that stupid giant brain up there.
No, it's a penis worm. What did we
Oh,
say that
shit.
was last time?
Oh. They're snakes.
It's a dick worm.
Yeah, they're basically like...
It's like, oh, I'm going to suck your
yeah, it's like they just lash onto your dick and you're like, oh no! Ah!
Oh no,
It's
somebody.
got my dick and it's constantly sucking it. Ah, someone help me! And you run away.
Oh,
You alright?
just
Thinking
maybe
about it?
Maybe I've been laughing too much or something. It's a Mongolian death worm.
I'm telling you, man, I got to patent that idea. Start putting them into RPGs.
Dick worms?
Dick snakes. Worms makes it because dick worms is a malady.
Okay, yeah, dick snakes.
Yeah. Is that the side mouth mutation to make one more capable of eating the side corn? Yes. Side corn now with 30% more goob.
But Alucard is an enthusiast walker. How is that not gentlemanly? That's true.
Give the dick snake a name. Trousers?
Trousers?
There you go. That's perfect. When I create my RPG in RPG Maker 2000, it's
God.
coming soon.
Dude, two Bloodborne streams ago or so, we talked in depth about various creatures that can crawl inside your dick. So, Brother Malachi, they're actual stuff that goes up your dick.
Yeah, we're not looking to do that. That's
completely different than the dick snake that we're fabricating here.
Yeah, this one is like one of those ones where it's like a guy will just walk out there, no pants, like, I hope there aren't any dick snakes around here.
That sounds like a Monty Python skit. Please no, not again. That stream cut me up for a while. Yeah, we're over those. We're over those. These guys just couldn't get a neck up on the competition, could they?
That was a good one.
Thanks.
Yeah. Bloodstone chunk. I got a chunk of bloodstone.
Just remember to defang them first. Well, then no, they gotta pump you full of their juices.
Oh my god.
It's a fluid exchange.
Oh my god.
See, I can come up with some great RPG characters.
You are excellent at the English language, my guy.
Yeah. Oh, no, I'm not.
Big ass spider. Hey, what up, guys? I'm out. Totally gonna be a little bitch about this. Oh, this isn't the way I want to actually collect the stuff.
Why do I have cock on the brain? Why are you mad, man? Just a little bit of penis.
Just some dick jokes.
Just some dick jokes, a little bit of penis.
I don't know if you noticed, but we crack dick jokes like
I don't know
all
if you
the time.
noticed, but this channel has got a picture of a toilet. I don't think we hide what we do here.
Whoa.
Listen, man, your limbs are fucking stupid.
That was a lot more than I was expecting.
All right, friend.
Giant ticks. Yeah, that went through the wall.
Shoot it.
Wow.
Shoot it with what?
Dude, there is...
We're not allowed to use the cannon thing.
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What are we going to shoot it with? Our dinky pea shooter?
If I had my bagpipes right now, man.
Everybody knows that our neckbeard cane can do more damage than a gun.
Why are you giving a sad face? You have an excellent neckbeard, by the way.
Dude, you should have seen me when I had shingles. Like all the way down to here. Just like full beard.
Yeah. Why are you hurting?
You can talk about any part of my beard, but don't ever glorify a neckbeard.
Your neckbeard. What's wrong with...
No.
What's wrong with it?
It's a neckbeard.
Okay. It's beautiful.
I
You did a
wasn't-
good job.
Yeah.
I gotta shave it. It's gross.
No.
It's disgusting.
Dude, I bet you whoever nuzzles your neck at night are like, man, I love this neck.
No,
I love this neck beard.
No, it's no, that's terrible. Never say those words in a sentence together again.
I bet they're like, I can light a match here and also cuddle this.
Where's your katanas and fedora?
Yeah, exactly. Your dual katanas and dual fedoras.
Dual fedora.
Hey man, you gotta dual wield that shit. You never know when you need a backup fedora.
Double the milady.
You got
Shave
street
everything but the neck. Exactly.
Oh god.
rash? Oh my
The neck
god.
forest.
Given how much fucking body hair I've got, that would take so long.
Neck beards are only a problem if you can't put down the triple quarter pounders from Meat Mountain. You might have to tip your hat or to two ladies at once. You never know. Miladies.
Whoa. This guy's way cooler than us. He's got a real
He's
sword.
like, I'm after you now, vampire hunter. Prepare to eat tentacle arm. Ah, fuck! I now fought in your general direction.
Yeah, that's kind of...
Eat Lysol.
He's like, here you go, Clorox, bitch.
Oh, I missed. This is bad. We'll talk about a split-second save. Come here, buddy. Oh, I didn't want to run and jump, but PlayStation 4 controls are worse than Dark Souls 3 controls. What are you going to do? Listen, man.
Leave your PlayStation on for 3 weeks and not use it.
Look at his fucking...
He pwned you, you noob.
And then he
Look,
cheered
he
about
cheered.
it.
He's like, woo, yeah.
Fucking eat shit.
And then he takes his watering can filled with beer and he just goes, ah! Like Stone Cold Steve Austin, you know.
I don't know, man. He was basically spraying dirt or sand, or whatever the fuck that was, out of his little canister.
The Japanese sure did get crazy with the new octopus-flavored ice cream. The customers keep growing tentacles out of their arms. Yeah, that's not... I don't think that's the ice cream. How bad did that reactor melt down?
Oh my god.
"2010's ruined fedoras forever." I'll agree with you there.
They did ruin it.
I had a variety of hats
Yeah.
that I very much enjoyed to wear in the late 2000s, but yeah, after going to Toledo, I
No.
was like,
Dude, I had remember that felt tip fedora I had?
yeah,
That was fucking cool.
it was cool.
I found it at Goodwill, like, look at this fucking cool-ass hat. And then the neck beard meme came out, and I didn't even have a beard. I was a
we
fake.
were too young for beards.
I'm still too young for one. I'm trying to grow one. It's okay. It's doing all right. I have a very strong mustache, but I can't grow a glorious
whoops.
beard like Crash can.
Hey, there's a lot of you left.
He's like, I'm a booty spider. I'm gonna snipe that booty. Well, wild boars are on the rise in Japan, so I'd say pretty bad. Bad enough to make a Godzilla movie about it. I used to have a trilby and an actual long brim fedora, but I also had a tux for the choir I was in for college.
Nice.
I like how you're fighting Otacon.
Snake, I heard you fucked this guy up.
He's like, look at these tentacles. It's like a Japanese anime.
Yeah. Yeah, you can stand a chance now, fuck stick.
Well, we started at half health, didn't he? Or did you just...
Because I stabbed him.
Yeah.
Why didn't you do that last time, brother?
Hogzilla.
Because I sucked.
Metal Gear.
But, oh, hello. Where's the other? Yeah, there was another dude
Metal
with a big ass sword.
Cthulhu.
I saw him.
Otacon.
What was that?
Tell me about Cthulhu. Snake, that's Cthulhu.
Cthulhu.
It's an octopus-shaped head guy who... Fuck, I can't think of what to say.
That's Psycho Mantis. What if Psycho Mantis was an actual mantis? But nobody... but they didn't tell Snake that he was going to be fighting a fucking mantis. So he just shows up and he's like... "Ah!" And he's like, what the fuck? Snake doesn't even go stealth mode. He's just like, holy shit. That's a fucking mantis. They're like, yeah, we said his name was Psycho Mantis.
Colonel, what's going on here? You didn't say anything about a mantis.
Well,
Yeah, we
Snake,
literally said the name Psycho Mantis. What did you think?
Yeah.
We're like, I thought it was a code name. Not an actual mantis.
Octagon.
Just use the Stinger missile launcher on it. Indoors?
there's a. I could have swore there was a lamp over here.
Vulcan
Oh, yeah, it's
Raven
right
is
here.
just a giant angry bird driving a tank.
Like,
It's like... Snake's like, Alaska's fucked up. I can't get out of here. Sniper Wolf's like, ow. What's this? From a distance.
you never find her because she is one of the wolves.
Yeah.
You're not focusing on the wolves. You're looking for a sniper.
You just like, you're not even, you're like, then you just see an actual wolf with like a sniper rifle on its back.
And it's like poorly edited. Like like half claymation. I don't know, that's what I imagine.
So earlier today, my aunt starts telling me that she was telling this girl that she works with that she's got a single nephew and started showing pictures off of me. And now I guess there's some 22-year-old who works at Brown Derby in Mansfield that's like, oh yeah, I'll date that guy.
Liquid Snake is just a water cooler, but the bottle is just full of snakes.
Oh well.
He's like, brother, what the fuck? This is
gonna-
insane.
You gonna date her?
No, I'm not gonna date her. It's just because it feels like such a foreign family thing to do to try to set you up on dates all the time. Of like, that's
Oh
not.
yeah, that's a super foreign. That is not what American people do. They
Yeah.
They go on apps and they hate everything.
That look.
Am I wrong? What is a dating scene like? You have more experience than I do.
I don't even want to talk about it.
Is that how it is? We go on apps and people are like, "Well, you're a fucking creep."
Snake's like, where's Sniper Wolf? Otacon is like, it has a gray wolf humping his leg. He's like, I don't know, Snake, but can you do something about this wolf? She's really into me. She's actually humping me. I didn't know female wolves did that.
Snake, I think she's in heat. I kind of like it. Otacon, what are you talking about?
You're losing your fucking mind.
I just need attention from someone,
He's
Snake.
like, I'm gonna throw myself into the blast furnace.
I wanted to fuck my sister. Let me just have this.
Oh God, that parrot.
Yeah, Crash. Family totally don't want to help other family out. You're weird. That's what Ray said.
Yeah.
It depends on what your definition of help is, because I'm not looking for that. And the girl's only like 22. I'm like, hey, that's nice and all, and you're really pretty, but like, no. Don't put...
I very, very seldom in my life have I had people walk up to me and go, "Hi, can I date you?" And they look at my face, and they think I'm pissed all the time. So only one person has ever done that, but other people have come close to doing things like that, where they're like, "Yeah, we should totally, hang out." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, cool, let's hang out." I hang out with them, and they're trying to like thread me around their pinky, and I'm like, no, I see the bullshit you're doing. And then they try to like gaslight me. I'm like, whatever you think this was, it's not. And they're like, what do you mean? Why don't you say what you mean? And I'm like, I'm saying it. I know you're trying to get me to say shit to incriminate you, but I'm not going to say that. All I'm saying is whatever you're doing, it's not working. And I don't want to see you ever again.
And you didn't.
And I didn't. Either that or I just threatened to kill them and they leave me alone.
Yeah, you're not that guy from Gundam.
Yeah, I'll kill you.
Whatever you
Here,
say, Orga.
come to my birthday party. I'll kill you. From Gundam Wing.
Yeah.
Oh, is that from Gundam Wing? Who would
the
say
one
that?
the one meme
Keto.
about that show I know because Kevin.
Hiro Yui is
Hiro would say that shit? How the fuck was
You
he the main
clearly-
character?
You clearly never watched Gundam Wing, dude.
Not
Yeah, you have
enough
a
of
good
it.
night too.
The whole
confused.
fucking show is like that. Hero's the most edgy, like, I don't care. Flexes his,
Whatever.
his zero body fat abs.
Yeah.
Whatever, I'm
He's
a Gundam
dehydrated.
pilot. I'm super efficient and try hard, and all I care about is the mission. And then Relina's like, no, but I care about you. And he's like, fuck you. Basically.
Guys, remember when you said, why do the crows sound like dogs?
Oh, look, they're doggies. Look at those doggos.
They're dogs.
Cool.
Finally. So, are these Krogs
Frogs.
or Drows? What do you think?
Hey, Milsurp Mephistopheles. Thanks for the curse.
Thanks for the courtesy.
Thanks for the courtesy. Yeah, this one's a crow dog, and that one's a dog crow, and this one's a crow dog, and that one's a crow dog.
But yeah, I think it's episode 2 or 3, because like Hero, the series starts out and there's a mystery behind what the Gundams actually are in Gundam Wing. So Hero's undercover at some ritzy private school, right, where like all the elitist kids go to school, and Relena legit hands him like a invitation to her birthday party, and she's really nervous because she has a crush on him, and he's the cool kid who's like really good at fencing, and he doesn't talk shit like all the other boys, and she's like, I'd really like it for you to come to my birthday party, and she gives him the birthday invitation. You know what he does? Tears it up in front of her face, stares her right in the eyes, and says, I'll kill you.
What the fuck?
And he walks away. That was some metal ass shit when I was a 15-year-old. I saw that and I'm like, this dude is a gangster. Holy shit. Watching it again as an adult, it does not have that effect. But when I was a teenager, I was just like, oh my god.
Teenager,
Oh my-
this dude is a gangster. An adult, yeah, this ain't it, chief.
Dude, G Gundam, don't get me started on how shit G Gundam is.
Ryder just says G Gundam's the best one, though.
No! Not G Gundam, no.
Erupting, burning asshole.
Where the main character's just an abusive shithead to everybody until the very end when he realizes I can't win without my friends and the girlfriend who cares about me. There you go. There's the plot. That's the fucking plot. Although that show is hype as fuck. There's
Yeah,
a rage burning in my hand, and it's telling me to defeat
No
you.
worries. Caught up on Star Trek, doing the good work, Scro. Thank you so much, man.
Yeah, G Gundam is... It's good because it's bad.
This hand of mine is burning with an awesome power.
Yeah, it's like the fight scenes are so hype, but the actual plot of the show is just like written by a 5-year-old who doesn't understand how the world works.
Or relationships, for that matter. Okay. Hey. Let's see if I picked up a useful blood gem, because I once again didn't look at its name, and we're just gonna...
Oh, I know this is a weird thing to interject after the Gundam comments, but I just remembered it and I want to say it. Playing the mercenary, the bounty hunter on the Old Republic online, that storyline is so fun. It is a very fun storyline. I go up against a Jedi and he's just like, you don't want to fight me, and I reply, you're a fucking idiot, or something like that with my own hands.
So the screen?
Yeah, no, like my character's voice
Yeah,
options, I
okay,
pick like, yeah, and you're gonna die. Which I was like, yes. This was so good. Oh,
That
man.
sounds like fan service.
Oh, it was
Like they put it in just for that. Nice.
because the other options were like, I'm going to hurt you, but the other one, I was just like, no, that's great. I thoroughly enjoyed that. I am enjoying playing the bounty hunters so much. To be fair, the entire thing with G Gundam was that the director didn't want to do it, so he kept pushing it more and more out there. Bandai was like, yeah, sure, no problem. We can make model kits out of this.
Yeah, Gundam, sadly, it depends on which series you're talking about, I guess. I haven't watched the majority of the Gundam series.
Gundam is just model kits.
Yeah, and it's a very vast anime franchise that's centered around selling model kits. And like some of the shows are really well written. Some of the shows have very good execution and very good pacing. But ultimately, like, Gundam as a whole feels just like a giant toy franchise. Kind of like what Transformers is to Americans, you know? It's like, whoa, how cool Transformers is, and you can make the most, like, heart-wrenching plot line. Still, the point of Transformers is that it was selling toys.
Yeah.
Power Rangers, too.
Yeah, Power Rangers, too.
All right, guys, let's kick his ass.
I'm a white guy named Jason. Buy my merch.
I'm gonna fuck you up, asshole.
Get ready to fucking die.
I'm gonna fucking kill you. Do you hear our prayers? Oh, good thing you showed up. I had this cage stuck in my head. Crazy story, though.
Yeah. I was fixing the plumbing under my sink, you see. And
There was a Pringle at the bottom, and I thought I could grab it with my face, but it did not work that way. Now it's stuck.
Now I take the sink with me everywhere I go, and now I sink things.
Yeah.
I sink, therefore I am.
This is not what you sink.
I remember
I'm
this boss.
Mikulash, host of the Nightmare.
Host of the sink.
I remember this part. I remember watching you do this like 6 years ago or something.
People call me David Cage. I don't know why.
I'd rather be Johnny Cage.
As Yogurt says, merchandising. Maybe I missed that.
Yeah, sire. I just finished. How did you die?
He hit me with an attack that hit me twice. And it was the one where the giant tentacles come out of his arm because...
Power Rangers
Damn.
sucked. I prefer firearms. Well, then don't buy toys, man. It's fine.
Didn't all the Power Rangers have a gun?
Yeah, and it turned into a
Well,
sword.
Yeah, that is true. They all had guns.
Yeah, they all had fire. They all had sidearms, and they chose to punch you instead. That's why it's hilarious. I think Power Rangers is one of the funniest fucking things I ever watched as a kid.
We should watch some Power Rangers.
I would not be against that. I thoroughly think that is the funniest.
We should make like a riff tracks or have like an event where one of those hosting sites where we can sync up everyone's stream. You know.
So I watched the Japanese Zoo Ranger, which is what it's based on. And it's a wholesome show with very dark themes surrounding it, but it's about, it's for kids to watch. It's like got good messages and stuff in it. And they have to work for everything all the powers they have to work for it. Power Rangers episode 1, they already have their Megazords and they already know how to do everything and they're awesome.
Yeah,
because that's America.
Because fuck all that origin story shit. Let's start selling toys. They already got everything.
They're like, yeah, it's like second nature. As they drive the mech over a fucking shopping mall.
Yeah, I recently watched. I had food poisoning over Christmas break, and I watched Iron-Blooded Orphans, which was very well written and very well paced. And I had shingles last week, so I finished Gundam Unicorn, which was in the UC timeline, and that show is pretty good too. That was made, I think, 2 years before IBO. But yeah, those stories are more like realistic, militaristic power struggles of like ideologies between. It's always like Earth versus the space spheres, whatever sphere you want, Mars sphere, Jupiter sphere, whatever. But yeah, it felt a lot more real than fucking G Gundam.
So what I'm hearing is get mad sick and catch up with anime. Yes,
Dude,
that's what
I've been so sick lately. Thankfully, I've had Michael's Netflix account down here.
I'm not much of an anime guy, truth be told. I honestly haven't watched anything in a very, very long time. But I do enjoy listening to you guys reminisce about some of your favorite shows. I have been torturing myself, not really, watching all of Voyager. The thing is, I've seen almost every single episode of Star Trek there is, except Voyager, and I started watching all of it. And I'm not regretting that decision, because there are some things in it that I'm like, huh, that's an interesting little tidbit. But it's always surrounded in really bad writing, unfortunately. At least in my opinion. I'm sure there are people who really like Voyager.
Mike, why would you do that to yourself? So Square asks.
I watched the latest one I watched was Virtuoso, where the Doctor basically gets
Majestic.
Uh-oh.
A hunter is a hunter, even in a dream. But alas, not too fast.
This guy's nightmare sucks. It's not even scary.
No, he's like Haunted Mansion, Disney World, scary.
You know what would be really cool for this boss fight? Is if you walk in and it's completely clean. Like a completely clean palace.
Yes.
Like pristine, and
That's-
there's nobody around.
You know what? That's something this game lacks is contrast.
Yeah.
It lacks it so much.
This dude's like host of the nightmare. Dude, the whole fucking game looks like this. What kind of nightmare is this?
Yeah.
Grant us eyes.
Voyager isn't as bad as it's made out to be. No, I'm beginning to see that with a couple of the episodes. There are some that really caught me by surprise that I was like, that's not too bad. Like the Doctor becoming a singer for an entire culture, and he wants to leave the ship, but then he finds out, things aren't what they seem. And I thought, like, just the description of that sounds dumb, but watching it, I'm like, it's not bad. I think it's also because Robert Picardo is just a fantastic fucking actor playing the Doctor. And Kate Mulgrew as a captain.
Also, Brother Malachi, I'm familiar with all those shows except GoBots. He-Man, Thundercats, G.I. Joe, Transformers. I watched all those as a kid also because my brother was hot on those shows, and I was too much of a Sonic fanboy, so...
There were certain shows that happened that I can't fully remember around the era of Dragon Ball Z, like Ronin Warriors.
Dude, even before that, like Mighty Max.
I never ended up seeing Mighty
What
Max.
the fuck happened in Mighty Max? I have no idea.
I prefer Cisco as a captain. Yeah, I think I agree with Tex on that. Cisco,
Thong Song?
I think Tex said this, was Cisco is a god first and a captain second. But DS9 is a good show. Because in the show, Cisco is the emissary of these alien creatures called the Prophets, and they have power beyond space-time. So he's a god first, more so than a captain, which he puts that ahead of, especially in the later seasons, puts that ahead of being a captain.
You bitch.
That guy's a pansy, dude.
But I like,
He is.
I like Kirk because Kirk just goes in and he drop kicks whatever's in the fucking way. Like you can't fuck with that kind of energy. I just love that. Like I don't care if you're the god of the universe. I'm gonna fucking double fist punch your ass.
Q kept showing up for Picard because he would debate him. Cisco just punched him in the face.
Yeah, and never returned.
But Picard tells Q off on a regular basis.
Yeah, Kirk energy is hard to beat.
Big Kirk energy.
You know how Kirk beat Khan in the episode of Star Trek Original Series?
Did he drop kick him?
No, he pulled a pipe, like just a random pipe out of the fucking engine and beat him over the back of the head with it.
Damn.
Like what the fuck?
It's called being resourceful.
That is like he goes, fuck you. And it wasn't even Kirk, it was his stunt double, who was clearly just like, oh, you guys want me to do what? Get him, Crash.
How do you gauge this nightmare? Crash. 10 out of 10 or what? He's like, ow.
I should have saw that coming!
I will punch you. Have a nightmare of fist.
Today will be your final dream, Solomon Doone, vampire hunter. See, I can do anime.
Yeah, dude.
See, it's easy. You just sound like big bad evil guy.
I've been practicing my hero voice too much.
Cisco managed to harness the part of Kirk and punches things. Then he gets back up like, psych.
Gotta keep a dream journal, my dude.
Moral of the story, dream journal that shit. Well done. Cisco, war crimes are an option. That is true. That episode was one of my favorites, in which he is referring.
I like the Bloodborne stream with you guys.
I do too.
As do I.
I really haven't been paying attention to the game like at all.
No, all I see is big haunted mansion looking bullshit.
Host
Everyone's
of nightmares.
sad, and the
And
world
puking,
blood everywhere. People are like, "Look at me, I'm a doggo," but they're like on crack.
We got a Mensis cage.
You're gonna wear it?
Let's see what the description is. The School of Mensis controls the unseen village. This hexagonal iron cage suggests their strange ways. The cage is a device that restrains the will of the self, allowing one to see the profane world for what it is. It also serves as an antenna that facilitates contact with the great ones of the dream. But to an observer, the iron cage appears to be precisely what delivered them to their harrowing nightmare.
So
Sounds like these people are on some fucking drugs.
Yeah.
does it have 60
Defense. Yeah.
fucking defense?
It's a giant iron cage over your head.
That sounds like it would have the opposite.
Well, I mean, if you have a
Like-
pencil, you could just stab somebody in the eye.
Yeah.
Or
Look
all
out.
that fucking weight, you tilt to one side and you're done.
That's why it's versus thrust defense is like really bad. Because you just
Gee, bad.
yeah, fuck your eyes, dude.
Ah,
Yeah.
you poked my eye. My only weakness. Would you like to try some of Amaris's fine sauces? Can't wait. It's made from 100% liquid. No, I'm good, Amaris. You know, I'm good, Doc.
Okay. I think it's a good stopping point.
Yeah.
You did it. You did it.
Oh, did you say Amaris's sauces? Yes, I did. All right. Well, that was Bloodborne, full of fun and
Son.
sun.
Okay, I'm going to do something very important.
Oh, he's turning the PS4 off. Or putting it in the rest mode, which I did not do last time.
And it was on for 3 weeks.
Bloodborne. Yeehaw! We're going to the Bloodborne, y'all! That sounds really scary.
I feel like I'm good at that game, but then I have moments where I'm like, wow, I'm doing terrible.
But yeah.
It's way better than I could have done.
I believe Mr. Goat is going to come out this Friday, and he's going to run Shadowrun. Whatever. They're the same.
Blood Run.
Same thing. Blood Run.
Blood Shadows.
Blood
Blood in the Shadows.
Blood in the Shadows. We're going to run that game, that tabletop game, this Friday. I believe he's coming over my home to run it. And Saturday, more Star Trek. We're not going to be streaming the next 2 days. I'll be working on Tax Talks Battletech. Mr. Text.
Is that the April 15th edition?
April 15th.
Tax Talks
Oh,
Battle
right.
Tax.
Yeah.
Because it's tax day
It's getting close.
or whatever.
Yeah.
I already did those. those things.
The tax.
Well, yeah, it's easy for you, Mr. Single, and you own all of your shit in one
Mr.
place.
W2's over here.
Yeah, fuck. You. I didn't know.
I'm sorry.
Mr. Tax of the Black Slack Squadron.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, but anyway, don't worry about that. It's a Surge-like game. They can be difficult, and that's the appeal. Yeah.
Why do you do this to me?
It's because he likes you. Anyway, with that said, we're going to go ahead and sign off here, and you guys have a fine night. And
Thanks
see
for
you
watching.
on the next Courtesy Flush. See ya.